Now, if you're like me, you work, and the results just aren't showing. No matter what you do, you work hard in it and nothing is coming back to you. And your hope starts to wear thin and you feel like giving up. Okay? This, I've come to learn, is a very normal feeling. And whatever you do, do not quit. Just don't quit. Just keep going. And I'm going to explain why. During the journey of greatness, or if you're trying to be someone who wants to be great, if you're watching this video, I'm assuming this is going to be you, because why else are you watching this video, right? Now, along the journey, you're going to start questioning your beliefs, and it's mainly going to be, can I do it? Is it actually possible? Your hope starts to wear thin, right? I run by this quote, and it's keep fighting or die trying. I'm sure you see the movie where 50 Cent is called Get Rich or Die Trying. It's the same concept. You either fight for what you want or you die trying to fight for what you want. I see so many people, on the streets. I take the tube, got a new job, so I'm on the train a lot. I'm in rush hour and all that. And many of these people, especially guys, I'm mainly talking about guys, right? They've got ugly girlfriends, they've got a shitty job, shitty situation, and life is hard. Life is very hard, and when you go through your 20s, you're going to experience this. Like, the best things that you want aren't going to come easy. Many people accept less than what they deserve, and the reason being is because to become great, to have a beautiful wife, to have that amazing car, to have that business, and have a great team around you, and to be known and not be forgotten on the street. You walk past and people know your name. It's hard work, and it requires sacrifice to become that type of person. And because it's so hard to achieve that, and the sacrifice required, you're going to be mocked, you're going to be laughed at, you're going to be lonely for a certain amount of periods during that journey. People can't handle that. They can't handle that current situation, so they just give up. And because giving up is easy. And if there's one thing that I've seen, through all these YouTubers, especially the older guys, I'm not going to name the names, but I'm sure you know all these big names on YouTube. They all say, if you carry along down that path, it leads to regret. And you can see on people's faces, when they're 40, they're 50, you walk along the street and you see them walk by. They look miserable. They fucking hate their lives, okay? You don't want that to be you. Now, to become that person, to be great, you're going to need to sacrifice so many things in your life. The question is, are you willing to do it? Do you want to be great, and are you willing to sacrifice to be great? Now, if you're like me, since as a teenager, you wanted everything a young boy could dream of: cars, women, money. These are what young kids dream of, and I want the same thing. We all do. We're men, right? We've got testosterone. We all want the same thing. But settling, having an average chick, having an average job, having an average house, keeping up the Joneses, that's settling, and that means you've given up on your dreams. Another thing is that people lose a lot along this journey, and when they start to lose so many times, that's when they give up, because the results aren't showing. Now, the key is, from what I've seen, is just not giving up. This last year, I've been taking L's left, right, and center, okay? But here I am, still standing, and I still believe in my dream. Just because I lose doesn't mean I give up. Losing is part of the journey. When you lose, you learn a lot. Losing is the name of the game. The key is just not giving up. And you need to ask yourself, you need to tell yourself in the mirror, every day you wake up, if there's one thing I'm not in life, it's a quitter. If there's one thing you're not in life, it's a quitter. Because if you don't quit, you're eventually going to succeed, and you're eventually going to have everything that you ever wanted. An example of this is, let's say you want to be financially free, right? And you start a business and it fails, and you start a business and it fails, and you start a business and it fails, and you keep it over and over, and then you just quit because the results aren't showing. By the 28th time, it's going to stick, okay? Like, if you don't give up, you lose. You keep doing it over and over again, and you don't quit. Like I said, you just don't quit. At some point, it's going to take off, and one of them is going to succeed. Life is also a numbers game. I do sales. Sales is a numbers game. You call, and then one of them pops. And now you got a client, or you got a prospect, or you got a lead, and you close that lead, right? It's the same thing with life. You keep making a business. One of them sticks, boom, it takes off. Now you got money. Now you have financial freedom. I always recommend people to write down their goals. Get a piece of paper and write down the goals. And from that, you look at it and you don't give up. And you don't quit until you have succeeded, no matter how long it takes. It could take you 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. I don't care. It could be till you're 90. You just don't quit, okay? From this YouTube channel, I want to have 1 million subscribers in the future, whatever it may be. you know, I want a business. I'm not going to quit until I have everything that I want. And that will require sacrifice. So my question to you is, are you a settler or are you a fighter? Because if you're a fighter, you're going to keep fighting or you're going to die trying.